For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached.
Paul and them didn't preach, who Peter and them didn't preach. Read.
Or if ye receive another spirit, which we have not received.
The spirit of Antichrist. The spirit that not keeping the Passover, the spirit that keeping Christmas and all them set up false doctrines. That is the spirit he's talking about. Read.
Or if you have received another gospel.
Another gospel. Come as you are. There's a flaming homosexual and you can sit down in the church. And the pastor, all the pastor wants is a tithe money. Today's your day. Lord send you here to pastor this. You meet the fellas and them so you can know who you are. Yes. Read this.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know.
Listen carefully to the words he's saying, right? Because I'm going to ask you something after that.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoring his head.
Read back the first part again.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Who's the head of man?
And the head of the woman is the man.
Over the woman.
And the head of Christ is God.
Over Christ.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoring his head.
What do you mean by that? Every man praying or in the midst of prophecy, once you coming out of the Bible and your head covered, you're dishonoring Christ because Christ is the head. What are you supposed to do? Well, alright. Let's see. Don't study here. You start you again. Christ had that same thing. Right? Come. Christ had that same thing. You understand? And you know we just want to play. I know what this. And we want to do all kind of things. Especially our women. Our women don't like the hair. They rather put on a wig now.
Make it plain.
You know sometimes it does be a little tedious to see about and thing, but when you months in a weave, months in a wig, you're straight in your hair. You don't like your own hair, you don't like your natural hair. Yeah, who had that same thing what you had on your head?
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
No. When we read that, Christian denominations and other people will say, his whole head was white. But you ever see a man with the whole head white, the face, nose, everything white, and the rest of your body a different color? That's an alien. You understand? So that's the foolishness with the preaching to we in the Christian church. Rubbish. Right? When they say the head on his hairs, meaning the hair on the head and the facial hair was pure white. Because wool coming, you have black wool. You ever see black wool? You ever see a sheep? Right. Wool come in different color, but they're showing you that, hey, this man here, he's here, the hair on his head, and the hair on his face was white like wool. Not the whole face and everything white. It have no multicolored man walking the earth. Yeah?
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? What? That kind of brass? That's brass.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So, you take that brass, you put it in the furnace, and you burn it, and you take it back out. Because it say B-U-R-N-E-D. That's our next foolish logic Christianity that's come with. And say he burned, they burn him. But it's ED, burned. So they take it out of the furnace. When you take out, if you burn rice, what color it will come? Huh? Brown? Brown is what? Brown is black. You have the black. They burned it. Right? But the part I want to stress on is, go back to the top. Where you say, is that on here?
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
white like wool. So that, where you are, who are woolly here on the earth? Who's the people that have woolly hair on the earth?
How much to go in there?
Inside your
You! You are the wool on your head! You are the evidence right there! You have the wool on your head! You understand? The text here. So it's showing you that, hey, Christ was a black man. Not, wait, not this, not the fool we with. You understand? Because all my youthhood coming up, I believe that was Christ. That was the image of Christ there. You understand? Till I get older and get the true understanding. When you get the true and you read, because there's not one prophet, not John alone in Revelation saw him. The prophet Daniel saw him and also and gave the same description. You understand? Prophets don't lie. You understand? And they put it in the point I record. They say color not in the Bible and the color don't matter. But how come when this image was being forced upon us in slavery from straight down to today, this image forced upon us? Color didn't have a matter. Color didn't have a matter. But as soon as we come out and say, hey, but Christ is a black man, according to Revelation and Daniel, you understand? Christ is a black man. All of a sudden, color doesn't matter.
Right.
It's the spirit. But the scriptures even tell you the two different. Christ is two different spirits. You understand? What's something, and it's the same thing I'm going on with my young brother there. You see the two of them are the same. The two of them are the same hairstyle, the same wool. Christ is for all you. Christ is for all you people. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, these make up the 12 tribes of Israel. When you read the scriptures, it's only Israel Christ was sent for. You understand? Now, the brother was now telling you about see? What color he was, right? What color he was? I'm going back to Revelation. Because they give us a complexion all from slavery, as I was now telling my young brother here, from slavery come straight up, they give us a complexion of him, right? Hold this sign for me, right? This complexion here, this image here, they give us this from slavery, come straight up to today. Because when you go in the Catholic Church, when you go in certain other churches, you see this image here. You understand? Our parents even have this image in the house. That's right. Some of your brethren you will see have this tattoo on the body. You understand? But this is the devil. You understand? This is anything that goes against what Christ said is Antichrist. And this is the Antichrist. Read it.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revelation. What is the root word of revelation? Reveal. To reveal.
That's right.
So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
You hold up a curtain, and you have something behind the curtain like a nice car or some kind of thing, and they say, hey, we're going to reveal the 2025 Lexus.
Right.
So you move the veil and you say, hey, look at this big nice car. So they reveal the 2025 Lexus, right? So what John is saying here is, I'm going to show you the true Christ and the true image of Christ.
Right. Verse 14.
How are you showing here?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
I was just telling look my young brother go on. You see, come and get pull away. But I'll continue with you because the Most High send you here, and as they say, you're seeing me all the time. But you never stop to inquire. Today's your day. Today's your day to get this information. You understand?
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. His eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
Same description. You say he brown, but red.
He brown?
Yeah, shame it.
Yeah. He brown, but it's how brown. And the Bible have a description of it. Right? Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Young brother. Right? What color is brass? Brass is a kind of light brown. Brass is a light brown. Like a brand new 5 cents.
You believe in him, you keep his laws, mommy.
Like a brand new 5 cents. That's the color of brass. But let me see poor brown.
Don't shine that way.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if he burned in a furnace. Young brother, you gone?
The woman shine that way.
He ain't ready to move yet. You can take in a little 2 minutes. He ain't ready to move yet. You understand? The sun is a beautiful thing. I will get vitamin D from. Yeah. So take it in, right? So they say his feet, right? Like on the fire, his skin look like it burning in a furnace. So which means it was dark. He was even darker than me. You understand? So this image here that they gave us all through history was a lie.
Right.
You understand? As I say, anything that goes against what Christ said is Antichrist. You understand? So now is the time to wake up out of our lives. That's what we hear. That's why we just come here nearly every Saturday, every Sabbath. You understand? We just come out to show our people this. Because with this, give me the 1 Corinthians. I mean the 2 Corinthians. With this image, here what just come with it.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. For if he that cometh preach another Jesus,
if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
Nobody don't know the color of Christ yet.
Nobody know the color of Christ? Alright, listen this, we will go to Tobago again.
They say nobody don't know, but you stop and learn, bro. Before you go, stop and learn. Kareem is in here, bro.
Huh?
Yes, man.
Kareem, listen this, Kareem.
Don't worry with that lie, but come back later.
Well, right, you get it quick. Come now, Kareem. Kareem, you're walking away from evidence here, you know. You're walking away from the good news, right? Read the Corinthians.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus,
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus. The Catholic Church, they came preaching another Jesus and fostered that unto our people from slavery come straight up to today.
Right.
For if he, the Catholic Church, is who came preaching that. Right? Read on.
for if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached.
Paul and them didn't preach this.
That's right.
Paul and them never preached. You see this? Paul and them never preached this. You understand? The reason why Paul and them never preached this is because they had the true image. You understand? Remember Peter and them walk with Christ, so them know, hey, well, they can't fool me with this foolishness. But we in this time have to come and show our people that. Why we have to show our people that? Because this was shown unto us and tell us that, hey, this is Christ. So this is why we have to come and show our people, hey, what the true image is. You understand? Because we are taught lies from slavery, come straight up. You understand? Because before slavery, they could not fool you with this. Right?
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit. So,
with that is another spirit. You're getting that spirit at Christmas. You're getting that spirit at Easter. You're getting that spirit at New Year's in the winter. New Year's not supposed to be in the winter. In the winter, what does grow in the winter? That's nothing in growing because it's ice over everything. You understand? After the winter, just after the winter, which is the springtime, which is spring, that's when the earth refresh.
That's right.
You understand?
Come as you are, you get it.
Yeah, everything that started blossom again. That is the beginning. You understand? So that is the other that read it again. Start from the top.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached.
Paul and them didn't preach, who Peter and them didn't preach. Read.
Or if ye receive another spirit, which we have not received.
This spirit of Antichrist. The spirit that not keeping the Passover, the spirit that keeping Christmas and all them set up false doctrines. That is the spirit he's talking about. Read on.
Or if you have received another gospel.
Another gospel. Come as you are. You're a flaming homosexual and you can sit down in the church. And all the pastor wants is your tithe money.
What is the name?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.